Today we're going to be taking a look at the Teton Sports, the Scout 3400 backpack. And some bonus footage at the end of the video. We got a small Schrade pocket knife. That's next. Okay, you see a lot of these cuttings from these hemlock trees laying on the path. This one's in the creek here, but they're coming from the porcupine. All right, today we are taking a look at the Teton Sports, and this is the Scout 3400. This is a 3400 cubic inch backpack, or a 55 liter, which is a good sized backpack. It is made out of 600 diamond stop. It's a ripstop nylon. We're going to just dive in here and take a look, and I'll show you all the features that it has to offer. It does have a non-detachable top lid. Has some shock cord on top. You can throw your jacket in here. It did have some shock cord across here, but I took that off and put it on my other backpack. But it does have the loops here for that. Has an outer mesh pocket here. I just keep a bigger dry bag in there. Multiple places here to hook carabiners to. And I hook some gear on the outside of this sometimes. And the top does have a top pouch on the outside here, which is very nice. And if you flip it open, we also have another inner pouch here. You can put a lot of gear in there as well. Has two outside pockets. These are really nice. And it has, on each side, it has two water bottle pouches. And we'll get into more of that after a bit here. Has a separate sleeping bag compartment. All right, I'm just going to show you everything I have in this pack here. This is the pack I set up for my hammock camping. And I also use this pack for in the winter time, for when I'm going out making videos and stuff. But unlike the Osprey packs, the Teton Sports, when you got this on your back, everything's close to your back. But they do have really nice cushioning on their shoulder straps and on their waist strap here. And the lumbar support's very, very cushiony. It's very, very comfortable to carry, but you get into warmer temperatures, it does get very hot on your back. I've had this pack for a couple years now, so I really got to try it out. And it's a very, very budget-friendly pack and very well made. No complaints there. There's some features that I wish was better, but I have no real complaints on this for quality and for comfort. It does get a little warm, like I said, but you can deal with that. Now these outer pockets here, anytime you got outer pockets on a backpack, it's really nice that you can keep stuff in there. And I got my egg container on this side here. I keep a smaller water bottle here. And I keep it with a carabiner on there just to keep it from popping out. This is just a small metal can just to carry water here. Probably the biggest thing I don't like about this pack is the outside water bottle pouches. If you're just going to carry a normal 16-ounce water bottle, they're fine. These smaller ones are fine, but when you go to the bigger size 32-ounce or 32-ounce Nalgene bottles, you have a lot of trouble. This thick band across the top here is way too tight, and you have a hard time getting your bottle in there. And if you got your pack packed full on the inside, it makes it almost impossible getting this in, because you bulge out the pack from the inside out, and it makes it hard to get the Nalgene bottle in. But you really got to work at this. There's hardly no give to this at all. You struggle getting this in there. I have had them in there in the past, but as you can see, I got stuff in here right now, my sleeping bag and everything, that has this protruded out a little bit. And yeah, it doesn't work well at all as far as the bigger Nalgene bottles. You can get them in there. I've had them in there, but you got to have less stuff on the inside wherever you want to put this, on this side or the other side. So that's the biggest drawback on this pack. It's not a deal breaker, but it could be for some people. But I just learned to adapt, and I just carry a smaller water bottle here on the outside. And if I want to bring my Nalgene, I just stick it on the inside of the pack. And on the other side here, this pouch here, I just stick my knife that I'm carrying along with me for the day. And I just got a piece of string here, paracord here, tied through the belt loop here to keep it from falling out. So that's what I do with them. And then on this outside pouch, I got my camp saw, and I keep my paracord in here for my ridge line on my hammock setup. It does have a double drawstring here on the top. You got this outer one here, and then there's an inner one here. The inner one doesn't like to stay tight. The little keeper on here doesn't keep the string tight. It will open up on you. But usually once I pull it tight, I just put a little slip knot in it here. And that works well. Okay, I did have my Nalgene bottle in here. Took that out. I do have my cook kit that I like to carry with me. I have an extra canister fuel. I got my little skillet. And this is my camp chair that I like to bring along with me when I'm hammock camping. Sometimes I'll hook this on the carabiners outside and just have it on the outside if I need more room in my pack. And sometimes I'll do that so I have extra room to just put some nighttime clothes in, like some sweatpants or extra pair of socks. I also have my cook pot, and the big fuel canisters in here. This is another dry bag. I keep some stuff in there, and my olive oil's in there. I got my other Pocket Rocket 2 stove in there, and my coffee. I got my Eno rain fly that goes over top of my hammock. And this is the Ozark trail stove kit that I showed on the last video. We got that today. Got my little foam pad that I use to put my stove on whenever it's colder out. It seems like it makes it work better. This does have a sleeve inside that you can put a 3-liter hydration bladder in. And has the Velcro loop here to hook your bladder to. It also has the port here to run your hose to the outside of the backpack. So that's very nice. Usually I just keep some extra bags down in here. I don't carry my bladder too often in this pack. And I got a little cutting board in there I keep in the hydration bladder compartment. And that's all I got on the inside of this. And then we'll move down here to the sleeping bag compartment. And in here, I got my inflatable pillow. I got my Eno tree straps, which are very nice. And I keep a 50-degree sleeping bag in here, which is usually enough for when you're hammock camping. And then I got my hammock itself. I have a Eno double nest hammock. So that's my sleep system. The only thing I didn't bring with me today is my snug pack cocoon. It's like, looks like a sleeping bag rolled up, but I keep it on strapped on the outside here. This does have compression straps on the outside, and I will strap my hammock cocoon on the outside of my pack. There are some other loops here on the bottom for attaching things. So overall, it's a very nice pack, and it's a very budget friendly pack. You can get this pack from anywhere from $70 to $80. Right now it's not available on Amazon, but you can get it through Teton Sports themselves, and I think it's listed as $79.95, something like that. Okay, it does have a nice cushiony lumbar pad here, which is nice, and it does have an adjustable torso adjustment. Velcros here, And then you can slide this up and down and bring the strap out through these different spots here. You can lengthen it or shorten it. I believe it goes from 15 inches up to 19.5 inches for your torso length, and which is a nice range. If you're someone with a longer torso, you might want to take that in consideration before you buy this pack. So that's very nice. It has the load handlers on the top here. And all in all, it's a very nice pack. All right, I did want to show you this here on the very, very bottom. If you turn the pack upside down, it has a little tab here. It says rain cover. This is Velcroed here at the bottom. And this is where you keep your, the pack keeps its rain cover at here. And you could also use this compartment here. It's almost like a secret compartment here that you don't even notice. But you can also keep a small first aid kit, which I need to get for this pack. And just has a little spot there to keep a few goodies there if you want. The rain cover is attached, so there's no way of losing it. It's on a piece of elastic here. And then you just slip this up over here. Nothing fancy, but it gets the job done. All right, we're just going to pack this back up here. This is just the Field and Stream Whisper Light. It's a 50-degree semi-mummy sleeping bag. This will keep you warm down to about 60 degrees, I guess. I've had it get down around 50 before, and you get a little chilly there in the hammock, especially if you're laying on the sleeping bag. You lose your insulation value when you're compressing the sleeping bag here. So if you don't pack this full over here, it does allow a little more room here. You can get your Nalgene bottle down in here, but if you got stuff on the side here and keep this packed full on the inside, you're never going to get a 32-ounce Nalgene bottle in your side pocket. This does have some nice heavy-duty zippers on it. They're not YKK or nothing, but they are nice heavy zippers. Just a little look here on the top lid. It is non-detachable, so keep that in mind. A lot of storage room up here on the inside and the outside. I just keep some paper towels in there. I got my titanium spork here. Got a headlamp. Good old toilet paper. I keep an extra bag here in case I need it to put my cell phone in if it starts to rain. Okay, then on the outer part of the top lid here, we got another compartment here. Very roomy. I got a nice tassel cap to throw over my head if my ears get cold. I got just a little set of pliers here. Another headlamp. I got all kinds of stuff in here for my filming equipment and stuff. Got a nice piece of fat wood. I keep some type of ferro rod, whether it's this one or another one I keep in there. It's always nice to have multiple ways to start a fire. That's just a partial bag of mashed potatoes I had in there from last year. Just some more paper towels. Got my little Schrade knife here I'm going to show you here. A little baby tripod. But there's lots of room here to keep your wallet and keys in here. I'm going to cook myself up some lunch here. We brought along the Ozark Trail 4-in-1 stove kit that we did a video on last time. Really nice stove. I did have some comments on the stand of how you need to open it up about 30-40% and put it on the base here, and then you open it up the rest of the way. And I think I even tried that once, but must not have did it right. But I already modified my stand, just cut the tabs down a little bit. And actually I forgot to bring it with me today, but I do have the jet boil stand with me today, and this is one of the nicest stands in my opinion. It runs $6. It's very, very lightweight, hardly weighs next to nothing. It'll fit the small canister and the big canister, and it snaps on there real easy. Thanks for the ones that wrote in on the comments on the tips of how to use the other stand that came with the stove. I do appreciate that. Got a little maple flavored Uncle Charlie's sausage here today. It's always a good choice. Alright, this is just a little pocket knife I bought here. This was from the Smoky Mountain Knife Works in Sevierville, Tennessee, but I got it on sale for $12.99, which is a good deal, I think. Just a small folding pocket knife. Has the Ultra Glide. It's made from 9CR18 MOV, and the handle's made out of G10 in steel. It has a frame lock, and it has a clip for your pocket clip. And this is the Schrade 108-4284. So we're going to open that up and take a look at it. Alright, this is just a small little pocket knife. This will be nice to keep in your backpack and do a little camp chores with it, like cutting up your food or veggies that you're going to fry. And very, very lightweight. And this has the Ultra Glide in it. There's like a little set of ball bearings in there. It does have a lock here on it. Very nice little knife. Has the belt for a pocket clip on there. Which all Schrade's knives, I noticed, these pocket clips are very strong. So you never have to worry about it sliding up out and losing it. It does not have no thumb thing on it, but it does open up real slick, real easy. So very nice. I think it's well worth the $12.99. But I got some just a chunk of sweet bell pepper here. We'll try this knife out on it here. Anytime you cut peppers, cut them from the inside out. They cut a lot easier than if you're trying to cut the tough skin. But this is a new knife. We'll try it this way once. Very nice. Very, very sharp. This is an excellent knife for doing this type of work for cutting up veggies for when you're camping. I'm sure this will cut good for cutting rope or anything you need. Yeah, this is just an excellent knife for doing this kind of stuff here. And then I got a couple carrots here. I'm just going to cut these up smaller. Alright, so the knife works out really well, which I had no doubts about it. But just a nice little pocket knife to have. And you can keep that with you, or it's a good knife to keep in your backpack. Very nice. All right, we got a nice colorful skillet there. I'll keep that nice and hot for you. The Teton Sports, the Scout 3400. Check it out.